So let's see. What I had before was something like this. A throw off of this, and then also oh my god, my timing is wrong. Throw off of this, frame trap, and alright. So to reiterate, if someone's trying to throw you here out of your throw, basically usually this will happen. Their 5H will come out because you're not in throw range, and then they'll get thrown. So what you have to do, what the opponent has to do to actually throw you is he has to wait a little bit for you to get into range. Like that. So his first countermeasure is to do a delayed throw. So to stop them from doing a delayed throw, I have this. This is just a true block string into a low. So your opponent will have to like look at your second air hit and then just block low. It's like not unreactable, but they have to respect you there. The second thing they can do is they can just mash. So slot 2, it's just a frame trap. So those are two things you can do to deal with that. If they're just blocking this part and they're just waiting for the low, you could reset pressure like this probably. You could even do like, and then go for this now. Or like if you think they're gonna mash, you can just like pick any of those options. Unless if they're looking at this and then waiting for you to jump, then you throw them after that. And this situation is not only after this, you can also get it off of this. If my timing is a little bit better. Let's make them block actually. Something like this, slot 1. Same thing as before. This is a frame trap, right? Yeah. Same thing as before. It's very hard to deal with. Off of jump S, you don't really have space to. You don't have time to do another air normal, so it's a little bit more difficult. If you're like up here, I guess you could do like the same thing, but usually if you're using jump S, you're hitting from the tip. Not really gonna chain into much. I saw Siberian Husky do this. It's so weird. Yeah. Just for throws. Throws are like really big part of my game now. I really try to go for them. And I've been also trying to work on my mid-screen throw stuff. So I'm not really sure what my best thing to do after throwing here. I don't know if I want to like walk up and like do this mix up. Or throw ball. One thing that I found that is like kind of funny, what you do is you throw them, you do a TK ball, and like of course you want them to respect this, right? But if they do respect it, it doesn't really work mid-screen as well. Because you have to like kind of really get in there and do that. And that ball should cover you. That's if they're respecting this. I mean, after you do this, you're not like... This is a bit slow. The second one is a bit slow. So, I don't know, you just like do this, land, and then, I don't know, do that. Let's try that. And there's not even like any time to... Not even any time to move. Probably want to do that. That stops them from moving forward after that, I guess. Might be a good thing to do, I don't know. I've also been looking at my 2D knockdowns again. I know like I normally do that, or like that. But backdashes are really annoying for me right now. Because if you do like a very well timed low or high, then they can backdash out of it, it's not active enough. And if you want to extend the active frames on this by basically waiting, this might catch backdashes, let's see. No, I'm really bad at this. I think maybe like what I do is I think I do that. If I want to catch backdashes, yeah. But like this is very poor against Dragon Punches, right? And sometimes I don't want to play that blitz game. Really all I want to do is like put you into the corner. So I've been looking at Maruken setups again. So Maruken setups, there's this. And I think this one is like especially good if like they jump. It's not so good if they don't jump. Especially if they jump backwards, actually. Jump like this, and you get that. I don't think it's as good if they just like 6p you. See if I can get that a little bit more clean, and then move on to the other variation that I recognize. Was that, and then the other one that I saw was this. Maybe I should like add something here. So if you block this, and he gets a nice steal, puts you in the corner, good for throwing you, getting a mix-up off of that. But the problem with this one is if they like to jump. especially if they IAD. That's kind of dangerous. So you do have the other one that's like good for if people like to jump. This one. So they'll just get hit by that. This one is like, you get hit if they try to jump, so I don't really like it yet. I've been looking at ways to like make this a little bit more safe. So one of my ideas is to go backwards. Because if you're backwards, you have a little bit more time before the ball reaches you, because you're back here. When you do this, it's going to take more time for the ball to get to this position, rather than if you didn't go backwards and you were here, and the ball came here. So I guess you could just like go back and then do it. If they're just staying there, then like it's no good. They can punish you after blocking that. But if they move forward a little bit, I don't know, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work. So you get a combo like that if they run into you, and you get that little delay. So like if they were to air dash at you, yeah. So I don't know, that's like the idea that I wanted to go for. Rather than always going for that high-low mix-up that it's kind of knowing when they backdash or get blitzed. I mean, it's fine if they blitz because you can get this knocked down. So yeah, I'll play more around with that in matches. The next thing is the last weekend or the weekend before, I was testing some mid-screen setups like this with my friend. Like I just like challenged him to block hit, and he's basically like the best at blocking that I know in real life in my scene, I guess. So I have quite a bit of confidence here with what I have. Basically, you want to get it like this height is good, I think. And you need to make sure that you do this as your complement. And it's really hard. Because before I was like kind of being lazy, I wanted to do this. It's too slow for that guy. So I'm going to need to practice this. And it has to be this low. Can't do it. This is good. This is a good way to mix it up. Really, like, it's gonna be hard for them to tell the difference between that and the other one, but the problem is you could get thrown. So I really want to use this instead, right? But the problem with that one is that now your two mix-ups are this, which you can blitz, or the other one you can also blitz. And Slayer's throw hitbox is really big, so if you wanna bait his blitz without being thrown, you have to do basically something that looks like this. It has to be like pretty far. You're not gonna really get this if you're outside of his throw range. So you basically just do this. Maybe you can get Task B on Slayer, but I don't know. I can check after this. I just really want to get this. Something like that. I don't want to go too high. Maybe like this high is good. So you can imagine that I do a lot of takes for my videos. Not exactly the greatest at actually doing them. I got a fire slash over there. Oh, that didn't combo. That one is good. I didn't record it. Yeah. So that, and you want a similar height. That, and then you want that. This one you shouldn't be able to throw. Let's see. Nope. And you definitely cannot blitz. I missed my blitz. That's okay. It's forward. Forward. Cross up. It's a really fast cross up. You can tell it's a cross up, but then it's like too late after you switch your block because you go pretty far.